do think it matters to have women as mentors because it has been a long time. For a very long time, it was a male-dominated field. And even back when I was in high school, I remember being told by my advisors that I didn't need to take chemistry and physics. If I wanted to do that when I got to college, I could do it then. In retrospect, I realized that most of my male fellow students did take chemistry and physics. They just didn't get the same advice. Whereas I feel like if I had been mentored by a woman who had gone into science, she would have told me, no, you need to get started there now because then you can take more advanced courses more quickly once you're in college. That's the obligation that women have to their younger colleagues is to be real role models and to be mentors, to explain, for instance, what you need to do when you start interviewing for jobs, what you need to do when you write your first grant application. And what I noticed very much as a graduate student was that we would go to meetings and there would be male scientists who would go up on the ski slopes with the young men and sort of incorporate them into their social activities that young women were often excluded from. And that's where, one, that has changed a lot over time now, but also it's where senior women scientists need to do the same thing to their young female colleagues.
Well, I think recently there was a growing understanding in academia that the working environment in academia is not conducive to promoting women, and also it's not conducive to make academic careers attractive to women. In my particular case, what was extremely helpful for me is basically participation in Gender Equity Project, and I became a fellow at a very, very important time in my career. I just had a child and I was coming up for tenure and promotion very soon, and it was extremely stressful time, and the support that I got from GP was very important. It was the support in terms of giving me money to get release time from teaching, and this allowed me to concentrate on writing and producing publications, and also funding for research assistants that I've got from GP, not only from GP, but that also was an important source. And what was really important is the environment and the ability to kind of discuss all these issues with people who are concerned about them and kind of gaining strength to struggle with all that.
My type of research takes a long time. It's called ethnographic work. So you can't just collect data and analyze it on your computer or use data that's already collected. I actually have to go out in the field and collect data. And sometimes it could take up to a year to collect enough data for whatever you're writing. That takes a long time. And then to actually analyze that data, sort through it, and to write it up takes, a long time as well. So I think the best thing the college helped me with, and the gender equity program in particular, is allowing me to have some time off so I can do that kind of research and to do that kind of writing. It's a lot. I also think more flexible policies in the school would help. For example, if there was a set maternity leave, how people would set their time clocks to either stop it or to start it again or to slow it down for tenure. I also think the school can do basic things like provide childcare for faculty members. That would help a lot, or after-school care, little things like that. Because many times, even though the women, have careers, many of them want to or do have children, and they're usually the ones who have to balance it out.